In the letter, the business group points out the importance of the African continent to the UK's long-term economic prospects. BLSA reminds the UK of the strong historical, cultural and economic links it enjoys with Africa. The business group urges the UK to reassess the restrictions placed on Southern Africa, which frustrate trade and impact millions of people who depend on the travel and tourism sector. CEO Busi Mavuso says there's enough evidence showing that infection rates in South Africa have been decreasing.
We're sitting with the UK that actually hasn't updated their science ever since they put us on the red list in December 2020, and they keep on harping on the Beta variant, which is prevalent in South Africa, and we know that this is no longer the case because the Beta variant has now since been overtaken by the Delta variant. But also when you look at the average number of daily infections in South Africa, you would see that these have halved over the past 2 weeks. So a reduction in the number of infections has also been responsible, for why we are now on alert level 2. But also the number of infections in South Africa, are a quarter less than the number of infections in the UK.
With the holiday season fast approaching, the business lobby group says it is inconceivable that these restrictions could persist. Mavuso reiterates the importance of Africa to the UK's own plans.
Africa is critical to the UK's long-term prospects. So this is not just South Africa, begging for the lifting of the travel restrictions. This is also important for the UK. We are a continent of over 1.3 billion people, and Africa's population is forecast to exceed about 2.5 billion by 2050. This is very strategic for the UK, and you would see that this is the reason why they even have a Minister of Africa in the UK government, precisely because they understand the importance, of South Africa as a trading partner in particular. And at the moment, we are actually seeing a very serious issue around the impact of trade on tourism, in the South African economy. And I think this is a huge disadvantage to the UK government as well.
While BLSA is hoping for a favorable response, there are glaring disadvantages standing in its way. The slow vaccination uptake in South Africa and the possibility of a fourth wave approaching could sway the UK's government in another direction.
We've been declined before, but I think that with the new facts that have actually been presented, and I think the fact that the economic impact, and the strategicness of South Africa of Africa as a continent to the UK will hopefully, make the UK government see reason as it were.
A decision on this matter is expected on Thursday. Boris, SABC News, Johannesburg.